Hello and welcome everyone to round 9 of VR Room's Honda Integra League. We are here at Grand Valley Speedway, like I said, at round 9, one of the fictitious circuits on this game, but nonetheless it should prove to be quite an exciting track. I myself like racing here, and I know a lot of other guys do, what I'm going to do, because I'm aware that I'm a little bit delayed with things, is I'm going to do a quick sort of Photoshop resume on the other rounds, starting off with round 5 at Monteghi. Just before I do that, I'll introduce myself. I'm Dave Higgins, and you can get me at @_DigitalDave on Twitter, and please do subscribe to the YouTube channel if you like what you see. I'm here at VR Room, the home of online motorsport, and like I said, I'm going to bring you round 9 in a moment from this glorious circuit. We've got a wonderful track temperature of 19 degrees here, and lots and lots of twists and turns, but a very, very fast straight. So let's have a look and a quick resume at the other rounds, starting off with Monteghi at round 5. So here's a wonderful still of the grid then at Monteghi for round 5. We see Maddock taking pole position from Setwave, and 13 hard-fought laps later we had a wonderful winner. Now DM managed to lead most of this race. You can see here on the penultimate lap going into the last corner, with Maddock to the left hand side and Coolrides to the right, and Graham following up close behind, and Setwave not too far back as well. But all was won, as you can see over the line there, by Maddock just from Coolrides. So a wonderful still shot there of the action from Monteghi round 5. Round 6 took place at the Nürburgring GPD, but unfortunately I've got no video stills for that one. I can tell you though, Maddock again was the winner there, so he won rounds 4, 5 and 6, which gave Maddock a huge lead in the championship. Here we are then for a video still of round 7, which took place at Suzuka. It was a 9-lap race, and there was a yellow flag in this race, which hence why you can see here DM leading just from Setwave, I believe, and Ginobili following up in 3rd, followed by Badger there. The next video still, as we can see there, is the last corner on the last lap. This was taken going into the Casio Triangle. We've got DM on the inside, Coolrides, and that's Setwave, I believe, at the side. No, it's not, it's Graham, I apologise, with Ginobili, the top 4, but it was won further round the straight, as you can see, only just at Suzuka for taking the checkered flag there. We've got Graham winning from DM. Sorry, Setwave, I beg your pardon, it's Setwave, my stupidness. Setwave winning from DM, from Coolrides only just, and a Ginobili very competitive 4th place there at round 7. So onwards to round 8 now. So the grid lined up on round 8 at Autumn Ring, another one of the fictitious circuits, always a very bumpy circuit here. Again, there was another yellow flag, should I say, caused by a crash, so we're going to see in a moment between DM and Graham, I believe. But pole position, as you can see, was taken by Graham, followed by Maddock, so a really quick performance from those two guys. Here's the aforementioned crash on the opening lap, towards the end of the lap on the back straight. There was a little bit of contact between Graham and DM, spun off, caused a lot of confusion and a lot of problems there for all of them, so there was pit stops taken, but in the end the victor was Maddock again after the yellow flag, so a superb victory again as he crossed the lines for Maddock. So straight back now to the action for round 9 and the grid walk at Autumn Ring. Okay, so here we are for the grid walk then. The race is about to get underway in a moment. We've got on pole position on row 1, we've got Coolrides doing a superb job, taking it from Maddock. On the next row, we have a very competitive Graham, followed up by DM. Behind them, we have got Ginobili in car 52, supporting yellow, and Freddie Cat on the left-hand side. On the next row then, we have Setwave, followed by Badger, and the row after that, we have again another car 77 Fair Racer from PHW Racing, and following up last but not least is GBS Hatcher. So it's going to be a very exciting race, and probably just as close as the previous rounds, I would have thought. So straight back to the start now. So here we are, engines are blazing, we're ready to go at Grand Valley Speedway on the East Circuit, not the full configuration of course here. The engine's very, very loud, and I wonder who will get the best start here. We've got Coolrides from Maddock, from Graham, from DM, from Ginobili, so the sort of top 5 cars are all up there, not much splitting them. A very good quick start from DM, wasn't a false start though, but he's got a really good drive on Graham. Maddock is holding it from Cool Rides, only just, may I add, but he's doing a good job of that as we go into the heavy braking point now for the first right then left hairpin, sorry, right hairpin. Now taking the lead on the initiative and keeping the lead actually is Cool Rides from Maddock. Graham going wide and bashing into the curb there slightly. That won't do his hopes any good. But DM, meantime, has made a place up into third position from Navin Graham, so it was a good start from DM. Now we're going underneath the bridge, one of the only places that we race at VRM where we have a bridge section here. Very dark as you go underneath, but you can see nonetheless your eyes have got to sort of adjust when you get out there because you're immediately into a right-left flick. And it's not a long lap time here either, so we're coming round to complete the first of 13 laps here at vrroom.org. If you like what you're seeing, please get down to the website, check us out, sign up, it's all completely free, and you get the best races possible really on GT6, and we've got Maddox slipstreaming like that on Cool Rides now. DM in on the action as well, Senwave, Genovi and Graham in the background. Freddie into 7th, BR Badger is in 8th. As they go side by side, Cool Rides nearly losing it, but he's had a nudge from DM there. So Cool Rides has lost the lead. Maddock doing his usual and getting through and being very quick. Nothing in the top 5 cars though. On lap 2 as they approach the uphill section towards the bridge. Very blind this. The cars want to skate left and right as you're going round. Very difficult not to be collected in the wall. One thing you'll notice here is there's not a lot of runoff areas. The drivers have to be very precise. There was a lot of apprehension about this circuit, wondering whether it was worth doing a league here, but judging by this, I think it is, and I think the boys are enjoying driving round it as well. I don't think in the paddock we've had any poor feedback for this particular track. So the race order then, as they start to come round to start lap 3 of 13, is Maddock from Cool Rides, from DM, from Genovi, from Graham, from Setway, Freddie, Badger, Hatcher, Fair Racer and PHW Racing down in last position. We're watching Maddock now, pinging one out the side, no, Cool Rides, sorry, pinging one out the side, trying to get his lead back off Maddock. Maddock cutting off slightly. It's pretty exciting stuff here. Now I think if we go on to the roof view and we flick back there, we're on board with Cool Rides looking back at DM, who has sprung a little bit of a gap now from Graham and Genovi, who are fighting amongst themselves in the background there. DM closing in slightly onto the back of Cool Rides, and at the front there we've got the race leader Maddock. DM very close. I think if we go to the replay camera and we just join the boys slightly behind, headed up by Graham and Genovi, see how tight it is there as they go through the tunnel on lap 3 of 13 here. This really is a very good circuit, and it was definitely the right decision to run round 9 here. Round 10, 11 and 12 are going to be run tomorrow. That is Sunday the 23rd, I think, off the top of my head. I've not got my watch with me. Sunday the 23rd, I think it is. And those races will be kicking off from 8 PM here, but meantime Genovi is going for 4th position down the side of Graham. And that's a very tiny move, but Graham's still got the inside line, and Setwave's in the action as well with Freddie Cat behind. Freddie Cat seemingly losing it a little bit in the background, but he's managed to collect it. Hatcher is under pressure from Badger as well. If we just get on to that one, or he was. Where's Badger gone? Ah, there we go, there's Badger. Going straight for GBS Hatcher, so the action is just as fierce down for 8th and 9th position as it is up there for the lead of the race. Hatcher defending nicely, Badger going wide to do a little bit of a cutback, and we know he's very famous for those sneaky little cutbacks here at VRroom. Please do check out the New Look website as well, very impressive stuff happening there. All the boys in the paddock, all the administrators working really hard. So do check out what's going on, because there's a lot of big things coming to the site over the next few months. But round 9 is panning out to be very competitive at this moment in time. So I think if we go with the leaders, which is Cool Rides has got his lead back now from Maddock. Maddock pocking one down the outside, Cool Rides covering off the inside on lap 5 of 13, and a little bit of a lock up there. DM not letting them breathe, not letting them giving them an inch, to be honest with you. DM's still right in there. So the top 3 now have pulled away a veritable mile from Genovi and Graham, who were battling. Worth looking at the live timings, I think, and we've got fastest lap there by Maddock on a 1:06.1. Cool Rides 106.2, DM on a 106.1. There's absolutely nothing separating those top three. They have a 4.1 second gap over Ginobili now at Grand Valley East Circuit. Not the longest configuration you can run here, of course. Grand Valley is a very, very large circuit. This is one of the shorter runs. I mean, 1 minute a lap. It's not far off Tsukuba size, to be honest with you. No, Tsukuba, I tell you wrong, actually. Tsukuba's a much smaller circuit, but this one's much bigger, but it's much faster, which is why the lap times are quite comparable. I think at Tsukuba you're looking at about 1 minute 4 seconds to get round. So we're looking again at Maddock and Cool Rides flying down there. DM's dropped off a little bit, but DM's very good on the brakes here, so you'll see him close. And there he is, coming down the inside, right up the backside of Cool Rides. In fact, we'll see that on board Cool Rides' car. There's DM in the background, but on the front is right up the backside of Maddock. Maddock defending nicely. And the boys here really drive very, very fair. Of course, we use no driver aids at all, not even ABS here. On the back there's DM in third place. DM unable to get a win so far this season. Highest finished is second. Same for Cool Rides. The only other guy to win apart from Maddock this season has been Setwave. So that's a blisteringly good performance really from Setwave. You can't take anything away from the guy. So nothing's really changing here as we go around the pit straight now. Very, very long straight here. No elevation on it. It's very, very straight. Beautifully sunny day as well as we're looking at the action. We're just going to go on the back of Cool Ride's car as he's doing a little bit of a slipstream on Maddock. DM seems a hell of a long way back there, but I bet you DM closes up under braking, so we'll have a little look at that. And there he comes. Much, much better on the brakes, locking up slightly as they go round. So if we go to replay camera for that one, we'll just see what's happening in the meantime on lap 7 of 13 in the background. It's very, very close in the background. So we'll have a look now with Ginobili, who's really having an absolutely stonking season, I must admit. And there's the only other race winner for this season, which is Setwave, doing a very, very stunning job. Anyone who can win a league race is made of really, really hard metal, ladies and gentlemen. If you can win here, you should be able to win anywhere. So Setwave certainly got the calibre. Freddy Cat, interestingly enough, is not letting them away. Freddy Cat is holding a very good 6th place, and Badger has got Hatcher, by the way, in the meantime. We've had somebody drop out of the race. I'll try to get back to you on who that was. I'm just looking now at the list there that's up, because we've only got 10 protagonists on circuits. We have got Fair Race is still in there. So it's Ginobili, Benny Cool Rides. Graham is missing. Graham's dropped out. I don't quite know what happened there. Maybe he's had a bit of a bash or something, but he's dropped out as we're watching Setwave going hard on the inside of Ginobili. Ginobili's defended it very, very well and cut him off there, which is very good to see. But rest assured, Setwave will be going for 4th, and they're on completely opposite sides of the circuit. And in the meantime, I think DM is on I think DM up ahead is on the side of Cool Rides. It was very, very close. He's dropped back slightly from Maddock. Now, will this be the valuable gap that Maddock needs? Will Maddock be able to stretch out this advantage? Because if he does, ladies and gentlemen, he's going to win yet again, which will be his 9th, which will be his 7th win of the season if he takes this one, because Setwave, I believe, has already won 2. So DM not letting anybody away from him, but Maddock has pulled out that visual gap there, ladies and gents, although the slipstream effect here will be reasonably predominant. If we just go on to Maddock's car, so it's still very, very close. I say there's less than a second there separating the top 3, but Maddock has got that little bit of a gap. And if he can maintain that advantage, I can't see the other boys catching him. Having said that, when you've got your rear view mirror full of Cool Rides on DM, you're going to be a little bit rattled, to be honest with you, but they seem to have caught back up. Consistency is key in all the races, but particularly here, and that first corner is a very, very difficult heavy braking zone. Here all the car wants to do is slide left and right on you, and it's very easy to lose it, and if you do, you're in the wall, and that's your race over, unfortunately. So we'll look back from Maddock's car there. So coming out of the bridge now on lap 9 of 13, we've got Cool Rides behind on DM chasing down hard, taking a lot of curb, everyone there. Oh, and I thought DM had come off. Oh, and Maddock has lost it a little bit, and that's going to give Cool Rides. I can't believe that he's actually held that. That was unbelievable stuff. fair play to Maddock. He took too much, we see side by side though, he took too much of the curb exiting the final corner, so the penultimate corner, and then of course with the lack of tyres, and it's 3 abreast now into the first corner. DM backing out of it slightly, but he's very good on the brakes. He may sneak through on the right hand side of him here. He hasn't done. Cool Rides has chopped him right off there. My word. But yeah, that's what you get for a little bit of dirty tyres here. As soon as you come off, you've got to back off that little bit. Maddock was incredibly skillful and or lucky to hold that. What is quite disappointing for Maddock's championship, though, I do have to inform everybody, is that Maddock is unable to race the next 3 rounds, rounds 10, 11 and 12. He has got a 34-point advantage over Cool Rides and a 37-point advantage over DM, I believe. So the 2 guys behind here, Cool Rides and DM, on the next 3 rounds are really going to be going for a hammer and tongs, because they've got a possibility of taking the title away from Maddock. Having said that, Maddock is in a very, very strong position, so if Cool Rides or DM muck up on the next 3 races, then they're going to be out of the equation. So to give themselves any kind of a chance, they're going to have to really behave with each other, to be fair. It should make for extremely exciting action, because they both need to win the races, really. I think Cool Rides, and as we see Cool Rides again going on the inside of Maddock. Maddock's got to let him through there, he's got no choice. Will DM go through as well? And DM is up alongside Maddock, and he'll be rubbing door mirrors with him as they go up to underneath the Brembro Bridge, or the Brembro Banner, should I say. My word, this is probably one of the closest races I have commentated on, and I don't want to get away from the leaders, but I'm going to have to see what Ginobili and Freddy Cat now. Freddy Cat and Ginobili side by side. Freddy Cat, what an absolutely stonky performance! He's nabbed the both of them. So Freddy Cat has come up from 6 and he's knocked Setwave and Ginobili down. So a superb drive from the Portuguese driver, absolutely superb. That, well done, well played. Now will he be able to hold that advantage for the next 2 laps though? Only time will tell, but Setwave still, you know, the only other winner this season is still in the action, hanging in 6th place. Badger's still in 7th, Hatcher in 8th, and PWH Racing still in 9th. Quick look at the timings. That's Setwave on fastest lap, now at 1 minute 5.880 on purple. Nobody else has managed 1 minute 5s. So Setwave really is absolutely on it, ladies and gentlemen. So, as we see Ginobili slipstreaming Freddy Cat, will Freddy Cat survive this little attack from Ginobili? And he's driving around the outside. Ginobili's got the title line though, so Ginobili might be able to get the foot down and hold it. Now if he can hold the inside line up to the right-left flick, and now he's dropped back, unfortunately. Probably a sensible thing to do though, to be fair. So on board with the leaders, we're back with Maddock and with Cool Rides from DM. The top 3 in the championship so far this season, in the February season of the Honda Integra League here at vrroom.org, the home of online motorsport. I'm extremely proud and honoured to be commentating on this one today, particularly because it's a new track, so it makes it a little bit more exciting for myself and for you guys watching. So we are about to take the last lap here, lap 12, lap 13 off 13 is about to begin with Maddock, the championship leader, in the lead, followed by Cool Rides, 2nd place in the championship, followed by DM, 3rd place in the championship. We will stick with this one and then quickly clip back to see what... Now Setwave, I notice in the background, even though it's not on screen, Setwave has got up into 4th, I'm not surprising. And Badger, oh, Ginobili, something's happened to Ginobili. Ginobili must have had an off, he's down in 10th. That's absolutely awful news for Ginobili. I'm very reluctant to rewind it though, because of this action that we're seeing here. So it's a great shame, a great shame for Ginobili. There must have been a coming together somewhere. No doubt Ginobili will put a comment on this video on the website for us all to find out exactly what happened. So my apologies to you, Ginobili, for not getting that one in, but I can't break away from this one. Who is going to win this race? Cool Rides has the advantage from Maddock from VRDM. In my blogging, I forgot to notice that Cool Rides has now got the lead. So, who's going to be able to win here? Remember, there's a big slipstream effect, so it might favour DM in 3rd place. But then again, Maddock and Cool Rides, although DM's got a very tight apex there, which means they'll get his foot down first. So, a long straight, a long drag now up to the line. Let's just have a look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Will DM get able to fling one out? Maddock's going down this side of Cool Rides. I don't know who's in the lead. It could be Cool Rides from Maddock. It's registering Cool Rides as they go across the line for the last time. And it is Maddock from Cool Rides from VRDM. Unbelievable stuff. And in the background we've got Setwave winning in 4th from Freddy Cat. What a absolute ding-donger. Those 3 guys there, in fact all of the guys racing, deserve an absolute bloody medal. That was absolutely spot on. Very well driven to everyone. What an exciting race to commentate on. And it's interesting, I just want to show guys how close that finish was. We have a video still of it, so I'll have a quick look at that before we go offline. Thank you very much for watching indeed. Just bear with me a second. So there you have it, what a finish to a race. The top 3 drivers there, Cool Rides winning it by a nose, literally, a nose, a bumper's width, from Maddox 26, from VRDM, who's just half a car length down. That, ladies and gentlemen, there is what 4/100ths of a second looks like on, you know, at VR Room, and in fact in real life. It's absolutely split by nothing, and to get that kind of racing here was superb. So I've been Dave Higgins, thank you very much for watching. Sorry about the delay with getting things up, I've been quite busy, but please do subscribe to the YouTube channel if you like what you see. I'll see you very soon for rounds 10, 11 and 12 here at VR Room.